what do you consider to be culturally some of the most pressing or significant issues that are facing Christians today?
There isn't really a culture there at all. Okay? There's the residue of a Christian culture, and then there are a whole lot of sub-pagan habits. Okay? A painting of Elvis on black velvet. I was looking at Rembrandt before, and now I have a velvet Elvis, a Velvis. There is no real feast that everybody celebrates. Christians, I think, have been buffaloed. They think, oh, well, somehow we've got to maneuver ourselves so as to address this great big thing, this culture. There isn't any culture, okay? It's in ruins. And the people who have reduced it to rubble have nothing to offer. Homeschooling represents, for instance, a great hope. If only on the negative side, that is, you have maybe 2 million children for a large part of their young lives removed from the poison chamber. If somebody's been eating arsenic every night for supper, along with the mashed potatoes and the roast beef, the first order of business is not to come up with a complete diet. The first order of business is to stop eating the arsenic. It may be the foundational poison, okay? That your life has meaning based upon what you determine for it.
So when some people are confronted with the idea of homeschooling,
right.
Some people will respond by saying, well, you can't just remove your kids from culture, from society. Or some people will say, well, that's not appropriate because we need our kids to be salt and light in the world. And so I'm wondering if you can respond to that.
I'd like them to show me a single instance in the New Testament of somebody sending a child forth into battle or into a brothel to preach to the harlots. These are little children. And instead, Jesus is very severe. Whoever should offend one of these little ones, it would be better for him that a millstone should be hung about his neck and he be thrown into the sea. Come on. These are small children. They are going to be subject to hours and hours and hours and hours of frankly dehumanizing and de-Christianizing influences. And you think that a couple of Bible verses and an hour on Sunday, or even 3 hours on Sunday, is going to counteract that. Maybe you think that you have one of the great rarities in the history of Christendom, a child saint.